Fuck you!
We are on the road to PMDB 1000. Welcome to PMDB 901. For WrestleMania 25, I didn't watch it on Sky Box Office in 2009. I was there to watch it in person. And we go outside. Neighborhood. Quite a nice neighborhood.
Well, we made it, brothers! Brady is at WrestleMania!
To be fair, it was one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. I was almost wanting to leave after the Money in the Bank ladder match. I was a bit bored. But then, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker tore the house down in one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time.
Undertaker!
And I did get to see Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. Ingredients you need to watch most of WrestleMania 25, the one I was at, as I mentioned earlier on in this video. WrestleMania 25 opened up with the most disappointing WrestleMania Money in the Bank match to that point. I was very disappointed in this one. I think most of the crowd were. I think there was a lot of boos after CM Punk won at how disappointing the match was. 2 stars, and that's been generous. Next, we had the Battle Royal for Miss WrestleMania, won by Santino Marella. This was fucking awful. The commentators, obviously I couldn't hear the commentators at the time when I was live in person, but rewatching the show, I've rewatched the show too many times, and the commentators were disinterested in this match. And so if they're not interested in this match, why should we care? No stars. And then there was Y2J versus the Legends. Chris Jericho versus, I was going to say Ric Flair. He was on the outside of this match, but in this match were Superfly Jimmy Snuka, who was tapped out by Jericho. He was far too old to be in this match. Then there was Roddy Piper. He was also way past his prime. He was pinned by Jericho, as was Ricky Steamboat, who put in a pretty decent show. I think to a lot of surprise of the fans here, who thought he was way past his prime too, but then he started wrestling and thought, oh, he can still go. So I gave this one 2 stars. Couldn't give a shit about Mickey Rourke being there. Moving on. Matt versus Jeff Hardy, step-by-step match, very basic. Stunt show, very predictable. A couple of sick spots, I must say. The twist of fate by Matt Hardy to Jeff Hardy involving a chair, that was sick. But other than that, 2-star match. And then there was JBL versus Rey Mysterio. No stars. Rey Mysterio beat JBL in a very, very quick match. It was what a waste. And I just felt up until that point, before Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker came on, up until that point, I was wanting to leave WrestleMania. I was bored. I felt robbed with the Money in the Bank ladder match and the JBL Rey Mysterio match, and I was like, why am I here? Why do I still like wrestling? Now, in part 2, I'll cover one of the best WrestleMania matches of all, and also the 2 championship matches in part 2 of my video, but I thought I'd give you the ratings for the first few matches of WrestleMania 25, and it didn't get off to a great start, didn't it? Whew. You do need a vodka and iron brew. There's also a line during Rey Mysterio's entrance. He's paying homage to Heath Ledger's Joker, and Jerry Lawler's like, oh, is he paying tribute to Heath Ledger's Joker, JR? And JR's like, Ray's career's alive and well, and I'm like, what? That's a bit. Anyways, less said than that, the best, I guess. But yeah, WrestleMania 25. The commentators were not excited about it. Neither were the crowd to begin with.